Tonight is ever the night. Welcome to Provenance. We're coming from New Orleans, Louisiana as always, and we're starting off with our Internet Championship match. Epsilon is making his way down to the ring. Now folks, it is very important to recognize that James Blair and Epsilon has fought on Friday, and they fought one hell of a battle. 15 minutes of just brutal moves, and you can see Epsilon has his shoulder taped up right now. He's feeling the effects from that burning hammer. Let's see how well he does trying to mitigate those injuries, but James Blair is in the same boat. You see he's taped up too, pretty badly. He took one hell of a beating on Friday. He's able to come up with a win to advance to the WWE Championship match tonight, so he has 2 matches on his plate, which he's fought 2 matches before on the same show against Tatsuki Watanabe twice, against the same opponent, but this time they're going against 2 different opponents with 2 different strategies that they're going to go tackle. So this is going to be even more challenging of a night, especially trying to deal with those injuries. After 4 weeks of brutal matches, it all culminates with this. Gonna have a hard time picking who's gonna win here, but I can't give you this. The facts, I can't give you how each move is gonna affect the strategy and pushing things forward. So let's see here. And our match begins. So both of them have neck troubles. As Epsilon starting off early with a Kataro Crusher. He's trying to get this done quickly, trying to use the athleticism advantage and explosiveness that he had last time, and gets a 2 count. Ooh boy. That looks very problematic for James Blair early. He's already kicking out late into the 2s. But if I was James Blair, I'd focus on that neck and head. After that burning hammer on Friday, that won the match for him, able to make just a very quick comeback with that burning hammer and win the match. And it's only been 2 days since that match, so he's not going to recover that quickly from a burning hammer. So if James Blair's able to target that neck, maybe we'll give him in a couple neck submissions. Or hell, try another burning hammer if you can. I think he'll have the match won. Epsilon is still looking, quite fast as he took an arm drag there, but he still looks quite speedy, athletic, with some energy now, even though it's under, he kicks out, not even that one. So he still has some vitality left in him. Oh, look at that. Targeting the taped up shoulder of Epsilon. Oh, basement drop kick takes James Blair down. Working that lower back like he did in the last match. Going for a power bomb early. Oh boy, snapping his arms off the ropes as well. Trying to take things outside. They quickly go back in. They want to get this win. Championship win with a pin or submission. Now he's going for a pin. Oh, just a 1 count this time. Now he's working, Epsilon's working on a neck with a headlock. There, can't see if it's under the chin or not from this angle. He's definitely grinding him down, which is, ain't too bad of a move at this point. Things got a little out of hand for a little bit, but now back on the upper hand. Oh, kicking him right in the back, in the front this time. Now Epsilon just seemed like he's just trying to do everything. He's just trying to use every move in his bag to get this win, is to wear him down a little bit. I don't know if that's the right strategy, but last time we'd focus on the neck and he hit him with an RKO. This doesn't seem that Power bomb there. He's going for the pin afterwards. Oh, it kicks out rather quickly. Jeez. You see it again and again. He's trying to go for those big power moves, but I guess we don't know what is James Blair's breaking point, because they're undefeated when not facing each other. James Blair is completely undefeated, so we don't know exactly what's going to take to beat him. Epsilon definitely took him to his limit in the past, though. James Blair making a big comeback. Gets Epsilon down. Epsilon has to roll out of the ring. Was not expecting that flurry of offense, and it seems that the fatigue and the punishment he's taken in the past week is catching up to him as he's looking very tired. But again, he's going for that power bomb. James Blair, wriggles out of it. Oh, snap German. Oh my God, on the back of his head and neck. Epsilon, just like that, is able to muster up the power. Stomping on his face. Muster up the power to do something that quickly. Now, Epsilon with clotheslines of his own, ducks one, gets a super kick for his troubles. The tides are turning back and forth now. This match is definitely looking like it's going to be shorter than the match they had Friday, but naturally it only could be after the amount of damage that they take. Oh my goodness. He has him in the rings of Saturn. This could be it. Oh, James Blair quickly gets out of it. He knows how painful that hold is. They were able to get out. I'm very surprised, though. They got out of it so quickly. And again, wait, no, this ain't a powerbomb. This is trying to go for that butterfly driver. James Blair ain't have any of it. Clotheslines him back down to the ground. Man, that was close there. I don't know if he could have took butterfly driver like that. How his head, what shape his head and neck is in right now. James Blair is focusing on that head, dropping some knees on the head and the neck. Now snapping that neck. James Blair has a strategy well executed right now. Needs to stay on top. Oh no, he has him in a dragon sleeper. Wrenching that neck all the way back. Oh, and that's it. Epsilon loses. James Blair wins the Internet Championship. He is UWL's first male Internet Champion. What a match, and what a road to get here for both these competitors. Everyone fighting all these matches in both of these tournaments, making it to the end, both of them. James Blair is able to stand on top of the Internet Championship mountain, able to endure all the punishment from Epsilon to Watanabe, from Planet Jones, so on and so forth. James Blair is the winner, is a champion, but he should enjoy his glory now, because in a matter of mere minutes, he will be facing Calhoun Burneside for the UWL Championship. And it doesn't look like he'll be in any shape to win that match, but he's proven himself to be an Iron Man, so we'll see how he fares. But he is the Internet Champion right now, and tomorrow, win, lose, or draw in the next match he has, but tomorrow he will have to defend the Internet title, because you have to defend it on every single show. We'll see on Monday in the main event. He'll be defending his Internet Championship against somebody whoever calls me up and says they want a challenge, they'll get that opportunity tomorrow in the main event. So James Blair has a full plate right now, and right now it looks like he's biting off more than he can chew. But enough with that. Time to move on to our next match of the night. It is Kaida Rikka versus Xera for the Rise Women's Championship. This is a big one here. Kaida Rikka has proven that she's no-nonsense, stiff, hard striker. But we haven't seen her going against an opponent that had power of Xera, and also the height and weight advantage that Xera has. Xera has gone through the gambit of like a couple different styles of wrestler here in UWL. But without further ado, let's head on down to the ring to see this next championship match. That is what our women are fighting for. This championship is an opportunity. Opportunity to show off, of course, everything you have, like every belt is. It brings scrutiny, it brings attention to you. And these women are ready to fight. This belt also brings, after 5 successful defenses, you can move on, relinquish the title on early. Oh, Xera. The package knee breaker. You could, after 5 successful defenses of the Rise Championship, you move on. You can move on, it's your option. The UWL Championship, and you can challenge for it, but you have to relinquish it first, then challenge for it. And it'll be really disappointing if you relinquish your title, challenge for the UWL title, and lost the challenge match. But you know what? You have the opportunity all the same. You can do what you want with it. You can use it as a stepping stone, or you can use it as a point of pride right now. Women are fighting to be the inaugural Rise Women's Champion. They have defeated the previous 2 women on both sides of the bracket to get this opportunity. And both these women are double tough. And Kaida Rikka sweeps the legs rather nicely, working on that right arm, I believe. Oh, I'm trying to go for that joint manipulation. Oh no. Stomps on the hand though. More effective than joint manipulation is stomping on the hand, but now she goes to the pin, only gets a 1 count. Kaida Rikka just loves to put a very painful submission holds and very stiff striking right now. Taking a couple strikes of her own now. She's getting dragged by her hair. No, she fights out of it. A couple of elbows to the guts. Able to fight out of it. Forearm to the face. Kaida Rikka is enjoying the pace that she's going right now. And as you notice, she's wearing a different attire. Rather nice for this different occasion. Oh, beautiful sweep of the legs by Xera as Kaida Rikka was too busy gloating. Xera's on the top rope now. Big lead on top rope, and she misses with the knee drop. Oh, man. Okay, the Rikka back on control. Oh, no, Xera reverses that. Now has it. Uranagi slam. Big one. But back and forth we go once again. Oh, okay, the Rikka felt it coming. Another strike to the face and got her down. Gets her down, I should say. Xera has to roll out of the ring. Oh, nice suplex with a bridge by Xera. Man, that was form perfect suplex by Xera. A smart move on working on her Rikka's right arm. She does like to strike with that elbow with that right arm. But now Xera is trying to, she's seen Kaida do this many times in the tournament, is spin people around, try to discombobulate them, throw them off their sense of balance. I forgot what it's called. Now she's going to pin her. Odd that she would get pinned off of her signature move. Oh, it was close though. It was close. Kaida Rikka might have made her mad with that though. Very prideful woman sweeps the leg once again. But gets her jaw jacked. Another suplex by Xera. Kaida's on the apron. Trying to get her. Oh my God, vicious spear on the outside. Xera's trying to finish her off. Realizes she's gonna drag her back in after all the damage she's taken. Oh, Kaida's still showing fight though. Gets her back in the middle of the ring. Oh, now. Oh, little retribution here. Kaida's going for her own. Going for the swing. Oh. Showing everybody who really does it the best. But she's going for the pin after that. No, she's trying to get her back up. She's trying to finish her off. Clothesline. Clothesline. Oh, grabs a foot and then sweeps her back down to the ground. Kaida's fired up. She's ready to finish this off. Will she become the first Rise Women Championship right now? Doesn't look like it. Xera going for it. Another suplex. Oh. Oh, Dragon suplex. Going for a third one. Straight jacket suplex. Oh, 3 vicious suplexes. Now she's going for the pin. Will she become the first Rise Women's Championship off that? Yes, she becomes the first Rise Women's Champion. Congratulations to Xera. Those vicious suplexes able to finish off Kaida Rikka. It's been one hell of a ride. These Uranagi slams, the swing, the suplexes. There's so many. Xera dominated the diminutive wrestler here, and able to come on with the win, not even having to resort to the choke that she likes to finish the ball off with. But congratulations to Xera becoming the first Rise Women's Champion. She has the responsibility. It's not nearly as hard as being the internet champion, but it is quite more of a heavy schedule than UWL champion. She accepts her title here. In 2 weeks, on the Monday show, I believe, Monday episode 7, I believe, she will have to defend that title. We don't know against who yet. It'll be determined in due time, but every 2 weeks she'll have to defend that title. So she'll have to stay focused and stay open when it comes to scouting, because a month is a good amount of time to scout somebody out, but 2 weeks and defending every 2 weeks, a little more tougher of a schedule. With that being said, Xera is the Rise Women's Champion. But now we should look forward look ahead to our next women's match. It's for the UWL Championship. It's between Tamara Alamar and Raven. Tamara Alamar is able to win an upset victory against Kelly Katarina in the first round, able to beat Xera in the second round of this tournament. Another upset, and now she finds herself going against another rookie. But she's shown that she's been dominating everyone she's come in her path, and I mean Raven. Able to make a fool of everyone who came into her in her wake in the ring. So there's going to be an interesting matchup. Let's head down to the ring. As Raven makes her way down to the ring, I have to say, what an honor it is to, has to feel great to fight for this championship tonight. To become the first champion of your division. And this is the top prize in all of UWL. It's the UWL Championship. And it's two people that I would not expect to be in this match. These two will be the initial faces. Whoever wins will be the initial face of the women's division in UWL. And as UWL champion, will be one of the two big faces of the promotion to start off. And the match begins. Raven starting off quickly with the bulldog here. Smack's gonna show some fight here early with that, going for that crucifix pin, but not holding on to it. About to be a back and forth affair, but Raven looking strong early. Getting Tamara back up. Oh, drop kick right to the lower back. Oh, mess with Densegurillo. Raven, a strong kick to the gut, slam on her back. Tamara Alamar able to whip her down to the ground. And again, misses with that Densegurillo. If I was Tamara Alamar, I'll stick to stand on your feet here against this opponent. Raven is too smart, too quick to fall for moves where you have to jump up and leave your feet. She'll definitely take advantage of that over and over again. As right now, she has the decided upper hand, just throwing Tamara out of the ring. Raven going to the top rope. Not sparing any risk here. Oh, with the axe handle there, it will take Tamara to the ground. Tamara still showing fight, catching that right hand by Raven. The shin breaker as she comes back into the ring. Tamara Alamar is not looking good in this match. She is definitely taking a little bit of punishment, but she can come back any moment now. She took a nasty knee drop across the face, and Raven going for the pin there. Seeing quite the different moveset from Raven from her previous matches. She's looking to finish it off. She's from a total different mode here. And she's going for, what? The figure 4 leg lock. Tamara's in such pain. She's not close to the ropes at all. This might be it. She taps. And just like that, under 3 minutes, Raven wins the UWL championship, becomes the first UWL champion. And Raven, and Tamara showing all that fight. She pretty much got killed in this match rather easily. And Raven, this is going to be one hell of a reign. I don't know who's going to be able to take the belt away from her. Raven has dominated thus far in UWL, and she might be on top for a very long time, because even the winningest person, or tied for winningest, second most winningest, I'd say, between her and Xera coming into this show, was Tamara Alamar. And it wasn't even close at all, folks, as you just saw. But respect the champ. She's definitely earned it. After that momentous title win, that dominating title win by Raven, well, we have to head on down to our main event of the evening. It is James Blair versus Calhoun Burneside for the UWL Men's Championship. And who will be the second face of UWL in its second month of existence? Well, let's head down to the ring and watch the match. James Blair making it back to the ring, moving a little bit slower than his initial entrance, but he has the belt to show for it around his waist, the Internet Championship. Trying to become a double champion. It's in the first night of actual championship matches, he could actually do it. But on paper, he definitely can. But physically, he ain't moving the same. He's still taped up. He's still trying to recover from the added damage he took on from this last Epsilon match. But it's this whole pain, it's all the battering, the bruising from this first month of UWL tournaments is definitely going to take its toll in this match for both men. Oh, look at that, there's a bruise developing on the clavicle, James Blair. Turn our attention to Calhoun Burneside. He was dead set on one thing when he signed with UWL, is looking for the UWL championship. He wanted the top prize in the land. He didn't want to pursue the Internet or Rise championships. He knew what he came here for, is have one last run as world champion. He wants to see if he can get this far, get the championship, and see how far he can go with the championship before he hangs it all up. He's made it to the finals. He made it to the championship match. Can he finish the deal? Make it all the way back to the top of the mountain. He's went through Jake Paul. He's went through Unsafa. He went through Blauer Augen. He was able to endure the punishment of Alexander, and now he finds himself here. That is what they're fighting for. Calhoun's focused, looks somewhat fresh, but he's taped up as well. We're starting off with exchanging big right hands. James Blair could not be any type of shape. Calhoun is an older man, but he hasn't been taking the punishment that James Blair has. James Blair, I think, has fought 7 matches in his first 4 weeks. 1 RA today. Drops him down. Calhoun only fought 4, I believe. A lot more balance of a schedule, even though he's battered as well. He's wrenching that next smart move by Calhoun. Calhoun is quite smart, and he's gonna target the right body parts. You can trust him on that. It's just his physique and his overall physical health allow him to act on that strategy. And that goes for both, actually. James Blair is showing fire at that big DDT. Now James Blair finds himself on the apron. And he's spirit outside. You know, you would say that this is a rather dumb move by James Blair, putting himself in such a position. There's a big suplex on the outside. You know, I think it'd be rather smart to have only target on one championship. Nice knee strike there by James Blair, like Calhoun Burneside did. Quite a bit of wrestlers did in the first month. Oh, he gets right back up after taking that big DDT, showing that fighting spirit. But will it be all for naught? He takes a fall-away slam, hitting the turnbuckles. But amazing. James Blair resiliency. But woe to the mountain. He's bruised up, his neck is tatters. Calhoun Burneside is relentless in exposing James Blair weaknesses. And now he has him in the camel clutch. Will James Blair tap out? Will Calhoun become the first double championship? No, he won't. James Blair able to get out of that. James Blair is quite the big dude, so he still has that advantage going for him. He's trying to go for a power bomb. Onto the turnbuckle, Jesus. A man of Calhoun's age, you're surprised that. I mean, Sting famously, like the age of 56, took a turnbuckle power bomb. He had to retire afterwards. He couldn't wrestle ever again. Calhoun, I mean, he looks like he hasn't got up since then. So that turnbuckle powerbomb could be the end of somebody's career, but most definitely, more likely, the end of somebody's match. James Blair is finding the energy to get that flurry of offense off, and now he's trying to follow up with one of his big moves. Pump handle, neck breaker, leg drop. Calhoun is in such pain right now. James Blair is showing the intensity right now. He's going for the pin. 2. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite. But James Blair is getting surprisingly close to getting that championship. But he gets his jaw jacked, though. Oh, and just like this, Calhoun. Tombstone Power Driver. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And you see it, folks. Calhoun becomes our first UWL champion. First UWL male champion, I should say. And it's been quite the road to get here. You know, respect has to go out to James Blair, but Calhoun proved himself to be the smarter wrestler. And coming into this match and making sure he had less matches, but also in the match targeting the neck and the head and just finishing it all off with a tombstone pile driver. And Calhoun able to get the victory and the championship. But you know what? Look at that. I'm gonna let the words of our new champion take us on out. I made it back to the top, where I belong. This is not forever though. Every month, there'll be a new challenger. But for now, I bask in the sweetness of victory. I'm going to Bourbon Street, baby. Anyways, remember this. No matter how short or long my reign may be, I will make this belt synonymous with wrestling virtuosity. All of you WL, give me your best. I demand your best. Because, yeah, I'm on my way out. But I ain't leaving without giving you a brutal fight. Like I said in the first episode of UWL, I'm giving my all until I can't give anymore.